Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday, the 27th. And today was another gorgeous day outside. Weather-wise, absolutely beautiful. Got this morning way damn early. I was up at like 4 a.m. Dogs, just dogs. Yeah, they're not new environment, new setup. They woke up way too early. Just it was way too much. They did not want to go back to sleep. They were kind of restless and kind of torment each other and stuff, and just not wanting to, fight on, wanting to play. But when I'm trying to sleep, and dogs that I don't haven't been around each other much in my experience, I end up with three dogs I'd never had before, and I don't usually do that. It was one of those things, holiday weekend. Everybody kind of ended up in a bad place at the moment, and it was what it was. So kind of end up covering up for some other people that helping them out. That was last minute stuff that kind of does end up blowing. But at the time, it's worth it because the dogs aren't stuck in crates at vet clinics, so or not stuck in shitty houses with people who aren't going to care for them properly. So I gave up some sleep. So I was up with 4 hours sleep, not even, and that right there is definitely not the easiest thing for me. I was trying to get a nap, and I just couldn't get it. So I got up finally though, got some things done. Ended up seeing two of the dogs off. They're just doing overnights here. They're literally just doing overnights here, which is awesome because that way they're able to go spend the day with their family, which is cool as hell. They're hanging out down at the jetty and stuff. The dogs are having an absolute blast. I got a couple leashes tangled up there. There we go. But they're having a great time. They're coming back, wore out, which is good. And they're getting picked up. They got picked up like 8:30 this morning, I believe it was, when they picked them up, which worked out just fine for me. I had no problem with that. I was already up anyway. So got them gone. Hung around the house though, just chilled out. We had Haley here, and she was doing awesome. She's doing really good in the process. We decided we had a handful of things to do today. I was trying to have a guy supposedly come over look at the van, and that did not. He was supposed to be at 10 a.m. That didn't happen. I texted him and basically said, "Hey, you still coming?" Whatever. And like 9, never heard from him, and we gave up. And I assumed it was another blow off because it's Craigslist and Facebook trying to sell crap, and people suck. So I gave up on the whole concept of it and just said to hell with the thing. And from there, we decided to go out for a hike slash walk, whatever you want to call it. Went out to the mountain biking trail that I run on all the time. And Karen's decided she wants to do some walking now to kind of get back into the running idea. Mostly just because she can in the whole process. And I think she's lost her confidence in that. I think that 10K wore her down so much, and she got freaked out by it since she didn't go over and over again, and then she kind of lost her belief there. So went ahead and said held it, not a problem at all. Took Bruce and Haley out there, which Haley's a lab pit mix, great little dog. We took them out and walked around, ended up doing like 5K, I think it was. We ended up doing out there, and I got whereas I could see the car, and I dropped Karen, Bruce, and Haley both off because Bruce has another spot on his foot that's got me bugged. So we were just not doing a lot of miles and stuff and that kind of thing. So I went ahead and said to hell with it. Dropped them off. I went and got my actual running mile in because it doesn't count for my run streak unless I run a full mile. So I reset the watch and knocked my mile out there to make sure I had my full mile going. So that was definitely glad to have that done. But while I was out there, it was funny because while we were walking, I got a text that he was in like Oak Hill, which is just down the road from me. And I'm like, hey man, what happened to the whole concept of you let me know before you take off to verify I'm going to be here? So he ended up finally calling me a little bit later after I texted that back to him. I said, I'm out hiking. I'll be home as soon as I can. He called and said that it wasn't that big a deal. He'd actually found the van and he was here. Or no, he was getting close to being here. And then he called me again and said he found the van. But he went and kind of walked around, gave it a good once over, sitting here on the trailer. From there, I went ahead and said to heck with it and told him I'd be back soon. So I went ahead and headed back, got done with my run. We got back where he went and grabbed some food at Wendy's or whatever I think it was, which with all these funky custom like beachside restaurants and stuff around here and the taco places and that, the one-offs, I don't know why the hell you go eat Wendy's like that, but it is what it is. So he stopped by shortly after I got home. We got back and looked the van over, made sure it started and ran. I had to jump it because the battery, I don't drive it, so the battery's dead. And even the battery's been dead the last few times I've jumped it. I don't let it run long enough to charge the battery fully back up to get it back where it needs to be. So I think he's pulling the motor out of this and dropping it in a cube van he bought, like a cube truck he has. So that he bought, it had a bad blown motor and everything else and stuff. So he wants mostly just the motor, I think is all he's after. So went ahead and gave me a $400 deposit, and he's going to pick up the van and pay the other $200 next Friday or Saturday, he hopes. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes quickly because I'd like to get it out of here. But being as how it's now sold, I think I might go ahead and pull it off the trailer again, because I thought I was going to have to deliver it somewhere. But I might leave it on the trailer. I don't know yet. I need to unhook the truck just in case for some point we need to drive the truck. Karen could take off and do it, which theoretically she could, knock on the door of a couple different neighbors here. I know how to do van things or trailer things that could unhook the trailer for her and get that done. It's like, whatever it is. So, but we were both still really tired from not sleeping much. She did get a lot more sleep. She went back to sleep probably another 3.5 hours so before she got up. So she's not nearly as tired as I am. But I was exhausted. You hear my voice. I was just exhausted all day. Got that wrapped up though. Got back here to the house. The van was done. We had Bonnie and Clyde, which actually these are with me right now. That's Clyde over there, and that's Bonnie. They showed up this evening. I think, I don't know, 6:30ish, something like that. He was. They showed up, and they're awesome little dogs. Oh my God, we've had them over and over again. They're great little dogs. The owners went down to take their sailboat out. Maybe for the last time, it sounds like. I guess she told Karen, I think they might have sold their sailboat, which sucks because I was going to try and finagle my way onto that boat for an overnight trip sometime. But we'll see. Who knows? I don't know if it actually happened or not. I'll talk to them when I get back. So went ahead. We chatted for a while and stuff. Real nice couple. Just hung out there, and then we headed in. I made some. Actually left her rice and some buffalo wing chicken. That's a little spicy. Like it's just on the verge of being uncomfortably spicy for us. So we didn't eat a lot of that. And while we were eating, Dorothy and Ginger showed up and went ahead and got them taken care of, got them all settled in, got the dogs all meeting, which was interesting. They hadn't met Bonnie and Clyde before. So we all hung out, and the dogs did great. They're absolutely did amazing. And went and watched some Netflix and watched another episode of Bloodline. We're waiting to see what episode Carlos comes in. I'm thinking Carlos comes in 3 or 5. I don't know why. I just think 3 or 5 he shows up. So we'll see when he pops into the whole scenario and go from there. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.